Hi YouTube, it's Monica. Long time no see. Excuse the face. I'm trying to record this while the kids are taking a nap, but the littlest one already took a nap earlier and he's awake, so if you hear some noise, that's him playing on the floor with his toys. Hey, no. And now he's pulling on cords. No. Okay. Better unplug that. Hold on. Okay, so, for the viewers that have kept up with me, it has taken a while, which I'm so sorry. I forgot to check all of the message in the inbox and all that stuff and in the comments. But for you that have watched my videos and that have kind of kept up with me, there was some question about, well, you started out making pregnancy vlogs, and then it went to like 6 weeks, and then there wasn't any more. You know, what happened to your pregnancy? Well, for, like I said, the viewers that have kept up with me and all of that, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of give you an update, a recap, a story, whatever you want to call it. Hold on, let me get him from the courts. Oh goodness. Okay, so let's see, let's backtrack. Okay, 6 weeks. I had tried to upload a 7th week pregnancy vlog. It didn't work. I don't remember what was wrong with it. It was like too long or something of that nature. It didn't upload. But basically, I got down and out. That is the best way to explain it. I got down and out. I got down about my pregnancy because I was sick. I was in pain. Things in my life were not going well at all. I was alone a lot of my pregnancy. Well, yeah, a lot of my pregnancy. There's a bug. Things just were not going well. I didn't feel good 98% of the time, and then the rest of the time I had to be in mommy alert for or mommy mood, I guess, for the other 3 kids, and then other things that I had going on in my life I had to tend to. So making videos was like the last thing on my list, to be honest. But you know, when I found out that I was pregnant and everything, it was like, oh, you know, it's great, it's exciting stuff. But I hadn't fully digested the miscarriage, and I think me getting pregnant right after that, I mean, I don't want to say it didn't help, but it didn't help. I mean, if that makes sense. I should have just took the time. I mean, I don't know. I should have just took the time to process everything, and I didn't. But that's okay. Sometimes, you know, things happen in life, and you can't sit back and think about it and digest it, and, you know, what if, blah blah blah. So yeah. Long story short, my pregnancy was really hard and tough, and I was sick, and like I said, things went as well as they could go, textbook wise with the pregnancy. Hold on, just watch me. Swapping hands. Anyways, but towards the end, things got really tough. Let's see, how do I put this? I'm not going to go into too much detail about this, but long story short, I ended up giving birth alone. I gave birth alone in the hospital, and I didn't see anybody for 3 days. That wasn't my plan. My plan was to have somebody there, and to definitely have people see me. That didn't happen, and it was out of my hands. It wasn't by my doing. Yeah. So, I gave birth alone, and it's been, I'm still upset about it, to be honest. I haven't even been able to really talk about it, but only to certain people, like, you know, my sister and my mom and stuff like that. Where are you going? And I'm still sorry. I'm still not in a place to really talk about it, to be honest, because I'm still upset and I'm still hurt about it. And what happened, it's very personal, and I don't want to share with everybody out there watching. It's just, I want to keep that private. But everything went fine, and I mean, as good as it could go. I went in to be induced. I was already dilated and everything. I went in to be induced on the 21st of December, 2012. And I went in about 6 in the morning, and I was in labor until like 8 something. I've got it all wrote down. Anyway, so they gave me a little bit, you know, sorry, he's wiggling, a little bit of medicine to kind of kickstart things off, and it did, and I laid there and I labored and all of that. I didn't have any pain medicine. I didn't get the epidural until like very, very end. I was able to dilate to 8 centimeters, and then I was so tired and wore out just from everything that was going on that I asked her for a little bit of the pain med just so I could kind of rest before I actually had to give birth. Well, the nurse gave it to me, and I was able to take a little nap for about 15 minutes, and I awoke to my water popping, like my water broke and it made like a popping sound. And so I called the nurse and then told them, you know, my water broke, and they came in to check me and everything. She's like, you know, you're ready and we're gonna get the doctor and all of that. And long story short, yeah, they came in and delivered the baby. It was another boy. He was healthy. Yeah, he was my biggest boy yet. He's right here in my lap, probably wondering what I'm doing. Say hi. This is Riley. So I had him on 12/21/12. Yeah. And he was healthy and fine, had no problems. He nursed like a champ. And as you can see, he's a big boy. Yeah, so it was just me and him. Here, let me put him down so he can play. Go play with your cupcakes. Anyways, sorry. It was me and him for like 3 days. We got to know each other, got acquainted, listened to country music, know all the nurses, etc. Yeah, and then we came home on Christmas Eve, excuse me, and I got to spend Christmas with my other 3 kids, and then him, and it was great, and it was wonderful. It was a good Christmas. It was a great Christmas present. My mom was here, and I know some of you are going to ask, well, why didn't she come? Because she was watching my other 3 kids. And at that point in time, I didn't feel that my youngest, which was Brody, is 3, and then the twins, here, hold on, let me pick him up. They were 6. Yeah, I'm totally in Coca-Cola pajama pants. Yeah, that's how I roll. Anyways, they were 6, and I didn't quite think that they were old enough to understand that while I was in labor, like, that it was okay, the pain was okay, that was what is supposed to happen. So I was afraid that they would be scared, and then, you know, being kids, that they might cut up and just, you know, overreact and stuff like that, and that maybe, you know, because it did take a long time waiting, they wouldn't be able to make it, pretty much. Yeah, so I just figured it best as a mom for them to stay with my mom, and she could have come up there to see me, but all the kids had like little, I guess you can call it like a little cold or whatever, and so, you know, I wouldn't, with a newborn baby and stuff like that, I wasn't even going to chance it, because I didn't want to have to stay in the hospital longer than what I had to stay. But out through the 3 days or whatever, she was giving them, you know, soup and medicine and take care of them, so by the time that we did come home, they were over it anyway. So yeah, but after that, you know, I did anything that a regular mom would do, you know, spent the next few months taking care of a newborn plus the other 3 kids, and everything turned out well. He's growing. He's 7 months now. He just turned 7 months on the 21st of July. But he's already crawling, standing, sitting, eating table food. He's teething, so it's kind of It's one of those moments where you're like, oh, he's crying all the time, you know. But he's a good baby. For the most part, he's a good baby, and he loves his brothers, and his brothers love him so much. Let's see if we can check my time here. Let's see. What am I at? 10 minutes? Yeah, sorry. But anyways, they all love each other, and they get along for the most part. They all think he's super cute, and they try to pick him up and tote him around like a sack of taters, and he, you know, he's a normal little boy. I know somebody's gonna ask me because of my other videos, am I sad it's a boy? A little piece of me is sad. Not gonna lie, because I really want that little girl. But I'm happy with what I have. God gave me 4 boys for a reason. Nothing I can do about it. I wouldn't change it. So yeah, I mean, if I'm meant to have another child later on, I'll have another child later on. He's wiggling. Hold on. What are you tickling? Okay, sorry. Anyways, so yeah, everything's great. We're doing just peachy. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened with my pregnancy. I didn't have another miscarriage or anything like that, because I think some people were, and it is kind of confusing because it was the last one that y'all seen was like week 6, and then there were no more, which, ugh, sorry about that. But I'm sure you understand if you've been pregnant, and like me, you have endometriosis, and pregnancy is supposed to help, but this pregnancy it was pretty rough on me. Rough. I mean, I was tired and sick all the time, and moody. My hormones were everywhere. It's like just dumping a huge bucket of bouncy balls in a little bitty room, and they're just going everywhere. That's how it was. It was just insane. But yeah, so like I said, everything was fine. Everything turned out well. So I'll try to do more updates and more little videos of like him and the other kids, because they're now into watching YouTube videos, whether it be music videos or some of the makeup gurus that we watch, or just cooking ones or whatever. So they wanted to watch some on my channel, and they're like, well, how come we're not on there? So I told them I'd try to do more videos with them in it. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go because he is wiggling everywhere. So yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye, YouTube.